What's up YouTube, I'm Mike, and today I'm going to shoot a quick update video on my spring cycle. I just got back from hitting a back workout with my wife, who is also starting a bit of a cycle of her own. So it's getting ready to get very exciting in this house. As you can see from the title of this video, I added Anadrol back into this cycle 3 days ago. And I cannot tell you how fucking amazing I feel already. Day one, as with all orals, I feel them very acutely. I've been taking the Anadrol first thing in the morning. In fact, what I typically do is I get up and I have like a protein drink in the morning to put something on my stomach. I take the Anadrol and usually I fall back asleep, and then 20 or 30 minutes later, I wake up and my brain just spins up. I can feel the intensity of the drug coming on. It's been causing a lot of very sexualized thoughts already at the very early mark, and just leaves me feeling very pumped up. I'm super excited about this particular cycle because the last time that I ran Anadrol, it really just was not a good test run of the drug. I believe I started it, was on it for like a week or so, and then we took off to the mountains to do some camping. I can't even remember. I know I made a cycle talking about how much I was really enjoying it, but one of the things that I've noticed quite a bit already, and again, if you go back and look at that video, I think I'll probably link it at the end of this one just so we can compare the way I was viewing it then to the way I'm viewing it now. I had reported that I was not feeling the Anadrol as acutely as I had suspected. I'm now beginning to believe that the reason for that is because I already had so many other anabolics in my system that, you know, maybe that was muddying the water. But so far already on day 3, I have been feeling an extreme amount of agitation. It has been honestly a rough couple of days in this house. I started mentioning this in my previous cycle update video where I was saying that you know, I'm going from this period of being off and just kind of not really giving a shit about anything. You know, the kids could come up and they could interrupt me. My wife could come talk to me. Whatever I was looking at or whatever I was doing, I was just basically passing the time with it. And since the androgens have started rising in my system, I'm getting that tunnel vision again, that intense drive, the sympathetic drive, the focus, and I'm already finding it difficult to pull myself away from what I'm doing when, you know, when my kids walks up or my wife walks into the room. And so it's been definitely a challenge already. My wife and I have had a number of very rocky days, coincidentally, since I started on this cycle again. In fact, we were arguing, we were full-blown fighting the other night, and about some old shit. I've talked about this in videos past where the problems that I have in my marriage don't ever really go away. The things that get under my skin don't ever go away. It's just that when I'm off cycle, I just literally don't have the energy to do anything about it. Like, it's always in the back of my mind. It's silly, stupid shit, but I just don't have the energy to fight over it or to push the envelope or to question her or anything. Like, I just let it go. I'm able to just let a lot of things go in life. And then when I get on cycle and that drive kicks in, my brain just runs a million miles an hour. I'm constantly going all day long. I'm sure you can feel the intensity in this video. I'm pacing around the gym when I'm lifting. It is crazy the effect that orals have on me. And somebody at one point in one of my videos, I think it was a T-ball video, was saying, dude, I think you got like X or something else. And it could not be that, because we're talking about 3 different kinds of orals from 3 different companies. So I've had pharma grade orals, 2 different underground lab products. They just put me in this intense drive that I absolutely fucking live for. I went into the gym today and absolutely slayed a workout comparable to everything else that I've been doing up till now. Still nothing on par for what I was experiencing, you know, during a full-blown blast with Trin and all of those things. But it's been a lot already. So sex drive is coming back in a major way. Another thing that I want to point out is somebody commented on my previous video where I was explaining that I was already having ED issues early on after increasing my testosterone dose up to 500 milligrams. And somebody was like, dude, it's not from excess estrogen. You've crashed your estrogen. That's what's causing it. People continuously tell me this, and every fucking time they're wrong. I increased my Arimidex dose, and sure enough, My nipples started shrinking, the ED problems went away, the aggression came back, the cloud that had hovered over my mind, it was making me depressed and suicidal, went away. It is not low estrogen. I have this dialed into a fucking science, guys. I know what's going on in my body. My body cannot cope with the estrogen, period. So now that I'm back on 3 milligrams of Arimidex at 500 milligrams of test a week, all of my E2 related symptoms have subsided. Now that I have the Anadrol in the mix and my strength is coming back and my endurance is coming back and my aggression is coming back and my drive is coming back and my masculinity is coming back, my zest for life is coming back, my drive, my purpose, all of it is coming back and it feels fucking amazing. So, obviously, there's a long road to go, hopefully. Hopefully, I don't run into any more problems. My wife and I are still trying to figure out what we're going to do with this RV situation. I had another rather disappointing call today with the owner of Alliance RV. I hope we're getting very near to a solution there because I'm really honestly tired of talking about it. We just want to move on with our lives. And so hopefully that's going to be handled and we can just get back to traveling and bodybuilding and living the life that we want to live. So as a final note, currently what I'm running is 500 milligrams of Test E per week, 50 milligrams of Anadrol per day. I'm going to stay on this particular dose until the Test E stabilizes at the 4-week or maybe 5-week mark. Let my body get fully used to the way the Anadrol feels. Make sure I have everything in line. Make sure I haven't destroyed my marriage again. Make sure all of my estrogen-related side effects stay gone and I don't get any of the old vomiting or the nightmare problems that I've had in previous cycles. Going to make sure that all of my calories are in line. I'm slowly increasing my calories day by day or trying to. That is always a challenge for me because I do not like to get fat. One of the things that I'm already watching happening in my body right now, which is just amazing to watch, is it's like my body is just in a perpetual recomp. So when I started this cycle, my weight had fallen down to about 188 pounds in the morning. It's back, it has now climbed up to 191, 192 in the morning, give or take. But as the weight is kind of going up, it kind of bobs. And what I've noticed is that I'll start to get a little like, my abs will be less diced looking for a day or so. And then the next morning I'll wake up and then they're back again. And as the body fat seems to cycle along around my abdomen, my biceps continue to grow and my muscles continue to get fuller and harder and more dense. So I've already gained 3/4 of an inch on my biceps. Now when I say gained, let's be clear that I'm still below the biggest they've ever been. But they dropped about 3/4 of an inch during the period that I was not lifting, and they have gone back up, well, probably more like 1/2 of an inch. So I'm seeing all of the right trends. The body weight that I'm carrying is being deposited in the right places. So when I'm seeing the scale go up, but my abs continue to get tighter and tighter and tighter, I know that all of the weight that I'm putting on is going in the right direction. So again, 500 milligrams of Test E, 50 milligrams of Anadrol per day, 4 IUs of GH per day. That's what we're doing now. We're going to stay here for at least another couple of weeks, I hope. I was not intending to do the Anadrol as early as I did, and shit happens, and I couldn't wait, and so I'm back to doing that. My wife started sort of a cycle of her own today. She added 5 milligrams of Anavar to the mix. Today, she's going to be doing, I think, 10 milligrams a day. And I'm trying to see if she's interested in maybe trying a little GH of her own. We'll just see how that goes. I'll keep you posted on that. She's been in the process of trying to create some videos for her own YouTube channel, so I'm going to kind of try to push her to keep doing that, and then maybe she can do her own videos talking about this cycle, because I know a lot of ladies are watching my channel now to get the updates that I have to share about her information and her cycles and her experiences, and you would probably enjoy seeing it straight from her mouth rather than mine with my biases and everything involved. So if she does in fact do that, then I will obviously plug her channel here. You guys can follow that and check out that information. And then I'll probably try to check in, as periodically as possible, at least once a week, and let you know what my body's looking like, how things are going in the gym, what the different androgens are feeling like, what's going on in my relationship, what's going on in the bedroom, what's going on with my family. Basically just bring you guys into the world of this cycle so that you'll know, again, that's what these videos are all about, just sharing my experiences so that you guys can see the real straight, honest take, the goods, the bads, the highs, the lows, and everything, so that you can make conscientious decisions for yourselves if you decide to go down this road, either alone or with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. So hopefully this has been informative. Hopefully you're looking forward to seeing more of these updates, and we'll see you on the next one.